Would everyone please rise and stand for the posting of our colors?
Reason. Arms. Order. Arms. Pose. Right up, down. Heart. Up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Left. 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 Right.
At this time, we're going to welcome to the podium our own principal, Mr. Jason Sheedy. Let's give him an Eagles round of applause. Eagles!
Good morning. My name is Jason Sheedy, and I am the proud principal of Robert D. Edgren Middle High School. We are delighted to welcome you to the Eagle's Nest and share this extraordinary day with you as we cut the ribbon on a newly renovated school, because Edgren is extraordinary. The Edgren staff and I feel privileged to serve our military-connected students as they develop academically, socially, physically, and emotionally in our extraordinary 21st century school, because Edgren is extraordinary. Today, we're celebrating the successful opening of a newly renovated school that happened back in August and continues every day as we settle into our new home. The new Edgren has been a collective community effort to provide a very best learning environment for all who walk through its halls, because Edgren is extraordinary. I would like to thank Mr. Brady, DoDEA Director, for being here today. Your presence shows the importance of this occasion. I would especially like to thank Ms. Rapp, the DoDEA Pacific Director of Student Excellence, for her leadership and unwavering support throughout this project, and the DoDEA Pacific Facilities team for their support in ensuring this project was a success. I would like to express our gratitude to the Misawa Air Force Base Commander, Colonel Friedel, and the Naval Air Facility Misawa Commanding Officer, Captain Hockran. We would not be here today without the tremendous support of our military partners here in Misawa. Edgren also appreciates all the work the Army Corps of Engineers put into this project from the beginning. Your extra efforts were the difference between Edgren going from ordinary to extraordinary, because Edgren is extraordinary. I would also like to extend our sincere appreciation to the Edgren Booster Club and the Edgren parent community for their advocacy and everyday support of the new school. Lastly, but not least of all, I would like to thank the Edgren faculty and staff. They have been integral in the design, transition, and opening of the new school. As a team, they have brought our new extraordinary learning environment to life through communication, creativity, collaboration, and critical thinking, because Edgren is extraordinary. At Edgren, we believe in the quest for excellence. For over 70 years, this school has been a place where we have educated, engaged, and empowered military-connected students to succeed in a dynamic world. For these things, the Edgren school community and I would like to thank you for making the extraordinary happen with our beautiful new building. The new school makes a difference for our students every day, where learning and collaboration abound for our students now and in the future years ahead, because Edgren is extraordinary. I want to leave you all with just one thought, a quote from Dr. Maya Angelou. Do the best you can until you know better. Then, when you know better, do better. Thank you, and go Eagles.
Thank you, Mr. Sheedy, for those words. At this time, I'm going to invite our senior class vice president, Ms. Hope Marie Cosseboom, up to the podium. Hope Marie.
Good morning. I would like to welcome and introduce our Misawa leaders who not only lead the force and fleet well, but have also been so supportive as we've overcome the challenges of opening this new school. Thank you. 35th Fighter Wing Commander Colonel Jesse J. Friedel commands a combat-ready F-16 fighter wing composed of 3,100 personnel and sustains forces and facilities worth over $2 billion. Colonel Friedel oversees an 11,400 installation that supports 8 associate units representing 3 U.S. military services, Air Force, Army, and Navy, and the Japan Air Self-Defense Force. Colonel Friedel holds a Bachelor of Science in General Engineering, a Master of Business Administration and Management in Finance, and a Master's of Operational Analysis. Commanding Naval Air Facility Misawa is Captain Paul Hockran. Captain Hockran oversees the daily operations for Naval Air Facilities, which is composed of more than 160 sailors and supports 700 tenant units. Captain Hockran earned a Bachelor's of Science in Mechanical Engineering and a Master's degree in Strategic Studies. Eagles, please prepare to greet the 35th Fighter Wing Commander, Colonel Friedel, who will be followed by the Naval Air Facility Commander, Captain Hockran.
Well, thank you for that introduction and this community. Can't say enough about it. And as we look at the uniqueness of being part of DoDEA, which also ties into being part of the military, let's give a round of applause to the junior ROTC team. That was also extraordinary. So good morning to our school administrators, our teachers, parents, and kids. that are all part of Team Misawa. Thank you for including the Department of Defense local leadership to this very significant event. It takes a strong relationship within the community to make sure we are giving everyone the equal opportunity to reach their greatest potential. Mr. Brady, thank you for traveling all the way from Alexandria, Virginia, to this remote location of the world to celebrate the increased opportunity for Team Misawa children as we see a much improved middle high school facility. I know this is just one of the 181 schools that you provide oversight on, but you taking the time out of your busy schedule to be here with us for this ribbon cutting means a great deal. I also thank you for your 25 years of service to our nation in military uniform prior to now continuing your service in an equally important capacity. Ms. Rapp, for your leadership, thank you for your support, for seeking the resources that we need here and discussing the policies so that we can provide the best opportunity for our Team Misawa children. Dr. Allen, thank you for your frequent visits to Misawa Air Base and dedication to making the experience our children have every day in school very special. We have officially considered you as an honorary citizen of Team Misawa, making a positive impact to our community during your visits and from afar. The 35th Fighter Wing focuses heavily on teamwork and community. The emphasis of these two priorities does not just run deep amongst the airmen on this installation, but amongst all the branches of service on the installation and by every member in the community. We appreciate the continued partnership of Mr. Jason Sheedy and Ms. Anita McGrath and the team that they lead as we work through, as a team, the challenges that are known in this remote location. Additionally, we are proud to see the significant investment in the community, evident by the facility that we now have available, so the amazing teachers can provide advanced education to our kids and give our kids an improved opportunity to learn, preparing each one of you Eagles to fly to greater heights. This newly renovated facility will be a huge addition and an additive in ensuring the mission can be achieved of being able to engage, educate, and empower military-connected students to success in a dynamic world. This whole team makes us very proud. To the Eagles, you are our greatest focus, for you are the next generation that will make this world even better than we adults have been able to evolve it into. We want you to have the education needed so you can reach your greatest potential you choose to pursue. You are absolutely worth the investment DoDEA and Team Misawa puts towards you and your education. Congratulations to all involved in making this dream of a renovated middle high school and positive school environment become reality. Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Brady, Ms. Rapp, Dr. Allen, Mr. Sheedy, Ms. Christine Young, teachers, administrators, and most of all, Eagles, good morning. I'm very excited and honored to be here this morning to celebrate with the entire Misawa community the opening of the new Edgren Middle High School. The school looks amazing, with its open concept, almost futuristic looking, and for those of you that grew up in the 80s, it is definitely futuristic looking. The school will see thousands of students during its life and will teach them not only the subjects of school, but also life lessons on collaboration, teamwork, and friendship and life skills. This school, like any other school, is just brick, wood, and steel. The spirit, the soul, and life of this middle high school comes from its students, teachers, administrators, and support staff, and they are all extraordinary. And I know firsthand that our school is full of that spirit and soul. The teachers and principals work hard each and every day to teach our Eagles, instilling them with knowledge, wisdom, character, and insatiable hunger for lifelong learning. And for that, I truly appreciate the administration here at Edgren Middle High School. I'm very fortunate to be part of this awesome Misawa community. I wish you all a great school year full of learning, friendship, and excitement. Go Eagles!
Eagles, at this time, please prepare to welcome your Director of Student Excellence, Miss Lois Rapp. Let's give it to her, Eagles!
Well, good morning, everyone. What a warm welcome. I would also like to thank our distinguished visitors and guests that are here today, because as a team, as you have said, Team Misawa, you have made this dream become a reality. And I noticed the topic of my remarks was looking back. And so many of you know, I started out my career overseas as a superintendent in Japan. And so Misawa was one of the schools that was under my supervision. And I've always said when I've come up here to visit, this truly is the best kept secret. What a sense of community and family is here, but also certainly academic excellence. Our Edgren Eagles have performed at the highest levels for many years. Even during COVID and with the challenges that we had, all of you students were amazing, and our teachers also that supported you are amazing as well. Truly, as Mr. Sheedy has said, this school is extraordinary. It is certainly a privilege and a pleasure to be here with you today. I do think that what we have to remember is that this could not have happened without each and every one of you, without the work that you have done. You do make a difference. In the words of Helen Keller, alone we can do so little, but together we can do so much. You have proved that to be true here. You and Team Misawa, with our Edgren Eagles, truly you will continue to soar. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Rapp. Now, Eagles, prepare to welcome your student body president, Ms. Gabriella Gray.
Good morning, everybody. It's my pleasure to introduce to some of you and present to others our DoDEA director, Mr. Tom Brady. Mr. Brady has been our director since March 12, 2014, and since then he has overseen all Department of Defense K through 12 schools, both stateside and here overseas. Now, DoDEA serves over 69,680 students in over 160 schools across 8 districts. Mr. Brady also has extensive experience as an educational leader. Prior to his current position, he served as the superintendent for the Providence, Rhode Island public schools. Prior to that, he served as the chief executive officer for the school district of Philadelphia and as the chief operating officer for the Fairfax County and the District of Columbia public schools. Please give a big Soaring Eagles welcome to our director, Mr. Tom Brady.
Gabriella, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, most importantly, the teachers and students here at Edgren. It is my pleasure and honor to be here in Misawa for this wonderful event. 3 themes strike me. The first is commitment. This $33 million renovation for this school is a remarkable, or perhaps extraordinary, did I get that right, Jason? Investment on the part of the Department of Defense in the educating the military-connected students around the world. So far in the last 10 years, they've invested $4 billion over the last 10 years in new constructions and renovations of DoDEA schools around the world. That's an extraordinary and remarkable commitment to your education and the readiness of the forces, because the men and women that we serve, that are put in harm's way, don't have to worry about the education and the quality of education of their children, and that's very, very important. And that's one part of the commitment. The other part of the commitment is these schools and renovations will be here for 75 to 80 years, and that underscores the strategic importance of the alliance with Japan, and that has flourished for this many years and so far in the future as we look ahead. So that commitment is very, very important. The second theme that strikes me is the flexibility of the Misawa community. This project began in 2017. It's not completely finished yet, but it has progressed to the point where we're dedicating it and you're benefiting it from the 21st century teaching and learning opportunities. And through it all, moving a 6th grade, the worldwide supply chain breaking down, it couldn't have happened without you students, parents, teachers being flexible, and the great support from the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers and local command to make things happen that truly were extraordinary during a very, very difficult period of time. And so I applaud your flexibility. And then finally, partnership. Partnership is so important, and it starts from the top. And here in Misawa, you have a wonderful command team. Colonel Friedel and Captain Hockran worked together. I met with them yesterday for a long time, but they were together and they showed that solidarity and they care for their families, students, and men and women under their command. And that's a great sign of partnership. And that extends throughout the community. And I'm just struck by the family and the community sense of belonging here in Misawa. So it is truly my honor to be here, and I think it's the Eagles will soar, and I just thank you so much for allowing me to be here to help cut the ribbon, and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you all very much.
Let's give Director Brady another Soaring Eagles round of applause. I love this Eagle spirit in here. I also like the mic. Mr. Brady, would you please join me at the mic? Mr. Sheedy, Ms. Young. Here in the Eagle's Nest, we are known for our unmatched hospitality. And certainly, we wouldn't let that fail on you. So on behalf of all the Eagles in the nest, we'd like to present you with that little hospitality bag. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
On behalf of the United States Corps of Engineers, Japan District, and the office here, Misawa Resident Office, we want to present to the teachers and the students this plaque to be displayed. I'd like Mr. Sheedy to come out here to receive this. And not every project gets this. This is extraordinary, and it's because it was an extraordinary accomplishment, and this school really represents, I think, the Misawa and the Edgren school spirit. It takes an extraordinary effort for extraordinary students and faculty. So it's my honor on behalf of Colonel Bonham to present this to the school for them to present.